What? Thing new, which you guys might not have seen before, and it's very unexpected. So before this, I had shown you a couple of things that I had, tutorials and stuff that I. One was this starter home, a wooden starter, very basic starter home, and then the stuff that I showed you was this guy, this beautiful house. I don't know why it's not loading properly today. Okay, so other stuff I showed you was this house, which you guys seem to really like. And today I've got you guys something new. Today I'm gonna show you how to make a greenhouse, in where you can, which is, oh my god, this rain has not left since that day I built it. So what was I talking about? Yeah. So this greenhouse I made, in which is, what usually people will, just make normal, land, and they will just use dirt and put it on the, the ground and just plant stuff. But this is a new way to put it in a glass house, and with some water, some nice lighting, so they can grow in the night, in the Minecraft world, taking inspiration from the real world, and it looks pretty nice too. So let's start making the greenhouse. One thing we can do here, instead of these kind of blocks, we can use glass, so there is more illumination inside. But other than that, I won't change anything about it. And if you guys want to make it bigger, you can of course do it. You can just clone this whole thing up and just start expanding on it. So yeah, that's also an option if you want to do. So let me find a good place to start building this beautiful greenhouse for you guys. So let's start with the base. So let's see what I have used here. So for the base, I would say go for a simple white block, because that's what's gonna help. You can also go for any green blocks if you want, but I would say a white block. So instead of using quartz, I'm going to use cement this time. Not cement, concrete. Always say it's cement. So let's go with this white concrete. No, I think the quartz would look better. Sorry guys. Yeah. Cement looks good on the houses and stuff. So what you have to do is make a square of these cement blocks. I will show you guys how big it should be. But you guys can always, there's nothing to be fixed about. You guys can always do what you guys are looking forward to do, or do however you would like to do. So I'm making the ground, where this house will be this big. So yeah, so I'm gonna turn it into a square and show you guys. So I'm gonna fast forward from here and turn this whole area into this just surround this whole area with these white quartz. So yeah, see you guys on the other side. So now this is done. Now just what we have to do is dig up this whole area and replace it with these white blocks, quartz so you can fill up this hole and dig this whole area up and fill it with the quartz, so it will make up for the base of our greenhouse. So yeah, and oh my god, this bloody rain. You guys might remember I made like a really big version of this greenhouse in my other world, and in which I have given you the tour of my that world, which I don't have right now. But so in that world I made, this is the same thing, this is the same concept, but that is like how can I say, that's like almost 1,000 times bigger than this, and it looks pretty nice. So as I said, you can go for any size. I'm going for a small one because I have to show you guys. So I'm going to clear up the weather, if it would allow me to do, and dig up this whole place and replace it with the white squad to make up the base, and I'll be back on the other side. And hope you guys are following and having no problem. What I'm gonna do is that digging up the whole area would be too much, so I'm just gonna clone the whole place and come back. So yeah. So now that the floors are done, oh my god, how did I leave these blocks? So now that the floors are finally done, not the floors, but the floor is finally done, we can move on to the glasses. So for that, you just can choose any kind of glass. I'm gonna use like any colored glass. I'm gonna use these white stained glass and just go around the whole these square and just start making these walls on the sides. So we need it to be glass because we want it to be see-through, and because it's a glass house, the greenhouse, it has to have glass. And yeah, so just make a boundary with the glasses around the whole area, and then we will turn it into a wall and raise the height of these glasses, of this glass boundary. So now that I have done with the glass boundary, I'm going to clone the whole thing and raise up the height, as you guys would see. Take the coordinates here, go to the other side, take the coordinates here. You guys will have to see which is north, south and stuff in your world to figure out where you have to take the coordinates. But let's go ahead with this and put this one, put one block here, and here we go. Like this, I'm gonna bring up the height of this whole wall, this boundary wall, whatever you guys want to say, of this greenhouse, as much as you guys like. So I'm only making a 2-stack garden situation. So I'm gonna be keeping it relatively, not that tall, like a 2-story high, and only if this rain would stop and allow me to build it. So keep it as much as you guys want, as much as you guys need. So now I think it's pretty sufficient, so we can start working on the roof. Don't worry guys, I'll work on the internals. So I just want my mobile just keeps going off, so I'm gonna put it into mute and start working on the roof. So for the roof, it's a little bit complicated, but you guys can get a hang of it very, very easily. So for the use, I'm gonna grab some spruce leaves, and then grab some of this sea lantern, and then you already have the glass. But I would recommend going for a green one for making it a little bit more fancy. So grab green glasses, and what we're gonna do is make an alternate roof, an alternate rows of these stuff. So one row of this leaf, and the other row would be of the sea lantern, like this, and the next row would be of this glass. Actually, what we can do is go for the glass. For the glass row, we can we can have 2 rows of glass, so it would look more like a glass. Why am I using this? As I've started using it, I'm going to use this. I wanted to use a green glass, but I got distracted and have used this one. You guys can use whatever you like. So we can do something like this. You guys can also do this. So I'm gonna clone the whole roof and see you guys on the other side. Yeah. Just like that, our alternating roof is done. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? And now we can start working on the inside. So this alternating situation really looks good, way better than what I've done there. You guys can go ahead and style it up as you like I've made like a, you know, this leaves are like over here. You guys can go ahead and, you know, go with your own style and stuff. I'm gonna be working a little bit more on the outside design after when I'm done with the interior now. So let's go inside, break 2 pieces of glasses and get inside. And now starts the real thrilling job of making a big nice farming situation here. So first what I'm gonna do is leave the bottommost block, and then like block level, and then go with this. You need to put 2 of these glass blocks, and then so put these 2 glass blocks, grab some dirt, because what else you're gonna farm on. So grab some dirt. Oh god, this rain will never leave me till I die. Okay, so grab some dirt and put it in the between. What? Is the group leaking or something? Okay, so put this dirt in the between, and then grab 2 pieces of glasses, and then go ahead again with the dirt. Then again put 2 pieces of glass blocks here, and put the dirt block next to it, and we can do this. We can go with the same pattern till all the way to the end, and just put the dirt block here, and put the 2 glass blocks, and then 1 block up you put the dirt, then 1 block down you put 2 glass blocks, so you get a hang of it. Just like this we do it. And now I'm gonna clone it up. And so first, before cloning, extend this piece of glass, extend this block of glass, I mean, all the way. Why is happening? So extend this piece of glass all the way to the back, and the other piece of glass too all the way to the back. Actually, I shouldn't have done this. I should have made this first instead of doing that. Just because I'm showing you guys, I need to do it this way. So yeah, just like that, extend the dirt blocks also to the back, all the way to the end. And now, let's do the cloning. Clone this block, and then go ahead and clone the dirt here, and let the magic happen. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that's what I did wrong. Sorry for that. Clone this one, and then clone this block. Put 1 block over here, and clone it up. I hope it works. What? Oh, I see. Interesting. Then put the dirt here then, and then clone it up. What? Oh, I messed up. I'm gonna be back after, fixing all this mess. Just put the dirt block here, any kind of block, and clone it up. This should work, yeah. Tripped out there, whatever. And just like that, complete the whole, complete the whole area. So you guys will have something looking like this. And for this one, you can just use, your own hands, and just like this, So we have this done. Now go ahead and fetch some water and put the water on the green blocks. Just like this. Fill up the green area and leave the dirt area, unlike how I did just now. Fill up all the green blocks with water, the green spaces, and make sure the water stops flowing. And go ahead with another section. Fill this whole green area, the green kind of the pool situation that we have done. And with the water. So this will help our crops to stay hydrated. So let's start planting the seeds. So before planting the seeds, actually we can start planting seeds, but before actually planting the seeds, we will clone this whole structure. Make sure you put some dirt here so you can clone it nicely. Clone this whole structure up from here. Yeah. Yeah. From here, and see the magic happen. But we need to plant stuff, so let's get out of here. And first, go down and plant stuff. So I'm gonna start planting once I get in. So yeah, I have made a couple of stairs so I can go inside easily. I'm going to go inside and start planting stuff. Let's use some carrots first and plant. Oh, I need to hoe first. I grab a hoe and go ahead and grab the seeds that you want. I'm going to have carrots. I already have carrots, I have potatoes. I can also plant some wheat. You know, all the normal seeds, and you can have some beet seeds. So yeah, all the stuff that you think that you want to plant, you can go ahead and plant. Just like this. So this was the row of wheat. Let's go ahead and grab some wheat and grab. So that was the row of the beet. Let's go ahead and plant some of this. Now plant some of the carrots. Oh, not eat it, plant it. Now we can plant some potatoes. So you get the idea, guys. We can plant stuff in our garden. Just like this. You guys can make it in any configuration, maybe two, double sand for melons and stuff, and same can be done for this area. We can plant stuff, and soon you'll have something like this. And yeah, soon you'll have something which looks really nice, just like this, and your very own greenhouse in your Minecraft, which is, yeah. So let me know in the comment section, guys, if you like this video and like this greenhouse, and let me know, guys, if you want to see any other videos. So yeah, in the comment sections below. And I hope you guys like this and followed this amazing build with me. Hope you guys have a great day, and yeah, thank you for watching.